streaming udah. Maksudnya udah dong. Gua kalau nah, udah kan? Udah kita ganti dulu thumbnailnya guys. Ceng. Wah, kalau kita streamingan bakal ketahuan. Langsung blunder kalau langsung ketahuan. Gua buka WA. Ntar kita cek OBS kita atau nanti takutnya ada yang donate atau apa kan. Ada tadi OBS. Main nggak? Ya, media share di sini. Teks. Sudah. Sudah, ayo. Game. Oke guys, kita main game dulu guys. Walaupun tidak ada yang nonton, tapi kita main. Lambat hidupnya. Iya emang gitu kan. Kalau streaming lebih lama berapa detik gitu. Kita coba cek. Ada nih, Raymond dan Wijaya. Bukan, ada kan? Share di WA aja. Kita share di WA aja. Tuh kan ada gitu. Aduh, salah. Thumbnailnya lucu, kocak. Halo guys, thank you yang nonton. Kita mau main game bola dulu. Kita main game bola dulu. Jadi gua habis record. Lu mau pakai apa? Indonesia? Apa? Indonesia atau langsung klub gede? Klub gede dulu. Indonesia dulu. Ini nankatsu. Asia apa ya? Oh, Indonesia Cina kali ya? Ya. Prediksi gitu, mau prediksi Indonesia Cina. Ayo Cina. Oh, Cina anjing. Cina tuh. Iya, Cina. Tahu gue pemainnya. Ini nih update. Yang sampingnya dong. Iya itu. Iya. Iya itu. Ability. Lalu. Indonesia banyak banget back anjing. Ngumpul nih gue back kan mau bilang. Enggak ada. Mana? Kevin Hafner. Kok oh di AMF coy, Aliano. Iya. Oh, ada main dia aja. Bingung juga gue mau mainin siapa lagi. Ya. Tadi aja di sini aja nggak apa-apa yang kemarin.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. The action has already started. Cuts it out.
Kayaknya gue kebanyakan buka aplikasi dah. Bentar, berat banget PC gue. Oh, belum gue keluarin. Pantesan berat banget. Masih ada CapCut pula. Apa dulu aja. Pantesan VGA gue makan banyak, cok. Tim kita keluarin. Lalu ini pintu nggak ada guna lagi. Tasnya udah enteng. Nah, kan udah enteng kan? Ya gitu guys maksudnya guys. Tadi berat banget ternyata gamenya.
Big chance. That carried quite a threat. Pinged one through here.
Woi. Gue tadi mau gaya nih.
Played out to the right. Promising cross. And he's there to cut it out. Gets on the end of it. Gets wrestled off the ball. Plenty waiting in the middle. And now they can launch a counter. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. He's made sure that that won't get through. Ball's out on the left now. That's one way of trying to make things. Shapes to shoot!
Mil nih bos, 8-1 nih bos.
Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception.
Kan PES gak bakal main ini kalau
breaks on here. He's through.
Kena apa ya, akumulasi atau apa gitu. Iya. Oh, hamin 30 hari pokoknya sejak hari ini. 30 atau apa gitu.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await
Ini
the
awal
first
bulan
goal.
Iya, awal
And
bulan
that's a
depan.
throw-in.
Karena lagi free-nya itu tuh.
No, that's not the ball he wanted.
Udah pada libur kan bola di Eropa. Di Indo doang kan yang sini main.
Played into space out
Baru main
wide.
malah.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Oh, ini udah ngikutin jadwalnya, udah ngikutin ini. Udah ngikutin Eropa. Liga Indonesia aja belum beres ya. Makanya. Tapi udah juara. Oh, udah jauh. Ini jauh banget nih, beres 10 poin ya.
Cut out in the nick of time. Going through. Great run on the overlap here.
Dari sisa 3 pertandingan lu mau Persib 3 kali kalah juga masih ada 1 poin.
Nicely measured pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Tapi kan naturalisasi.
Out to the right.
Wait,
whistle's gone. That's a foul.
Iya, kayak siapa ya? Kayak Christian Gonzalez yang gak ada darahnya gitu.
Looking to dink it in. Corner. Has a hit! Missed by a fraction.
Untungnya juga ya, Bercanda guys. Nanem. Demi masa depan sepak bola Indonesia.
Face to face with the keeper. Has a hit! Goal! A goal at a really telling moment. And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. Very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intense.
And that's a foul, free kick's been given. He's got options out wide. It's a loose ball. Clears it out of harm's way. It's on a play. Tries a shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Massive leap! Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition. And I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Dashing forward at pace. Oh, the ball's... Oh, real danger here. He'll hit it. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
China keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
And it's got through. It's always going to be the keepers. Plays it out to the wing. Played into space out wide. Gets it back. Tries to get it clear. There's some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. He'll have a go. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. He's left his man. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going.
China showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Kepala tuh.
Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. China with a set-piece chance.
Ini nih, lu ini. Start.
Great chance here to level it up.
Ya. Nggak ada yang bisa diharapin.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's gone for it. Really well taken goal. China are all square. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
There will be a throw-in. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Into the channel, back into the middle.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And it's been taken straight back. Hit into the middle. And that's been levered clear.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well weighted. Keeps everyone guessing. And the defence can get it clear. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
He's been bundled over, that is a
Mana
foul.
ada bersih begitu.
Depan anjing lihat nih.
Ya sih bersih bener.
Bersih
Well,
anjing
it
itu.
was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This could fall anywhere. Played towards the front men.
Hidupnya gitu lagi.
Forward. What does he try from here? Battles to win it back. Gets the better of his man. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Gets away from his opponent. He's had a shot. Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day. This could well be it.
Well,
Batu
you know,
banget.
thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Chance to shoot. Takes aim with a cross. Well read, he sorted that out. Forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries to get it forward quickly. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Half-time, extra time.
Well, it may well be a
Bola
case
di
of who's
depan
got
dia
most to
di
give now.
tackle,
Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now?
Game. Aku gak tau kemana itu ngopernya.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Yeah.
Surely it hits
Yeah.
one! That's a
Aduh,
foul.
tuh,
Simple
bersih.
decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking.
Ayo.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Has it out wide now. He's got away. And he's there to clear it. Keeper has beaten it away. He's had a go!
Oh, hello, bro.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Great leap!
Oh.
Harmlessly behind.
Ada waktunya, Cok. Itu kayak gitu gak ada waktunya.
Keadaan anjing mau mainnya. Bisa dikit doang.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Mantap banget.
And that's that.
Tuh, kita
Well, never
diprediksi
shortcomings
Indonesia
on
lawan
either
Cina
side. It was
2-1
a
guys.
great game to watch, just one between them. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, this is a good win for me. They know they've got the organisation and the discipline, and that's what...
Satu kali lagi ya, tim gede ya.
Ya.
Apa?
Di film apa di ini?
Di Premier Super League. Gua gede semua ini. Gua dulu deh. Ya. Oh, kalau gue dulu. Bener? Oh. Monyet lu ya.
Gue pilih emang gue.
Kalau emang lu itu gue minta ini. Iya lu. Terus kali kita main terus kali ini digarin SS Antoni di Betis jadi jago mantap. Antoni di Real Betis jadi jago. Ini bukannya kayak si Denny sih. Puskas tuh. Luis Figo tuh. Oh, 433. Gue nggak tahu kalau Real Madrid dulu berapa. Ganti bisa itu kapan ya Bape atau nggak lu beli Bape, gue taruh Bape iya Puskas tapi jadinya CF iya dia cuma bisa CF dia. Itu 86 kiri. Kan 95 cuy.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside, coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match hits one!
Enggak, enggak jelas banget.
Hoists it forward. Battles to win it back. It's being played forward.
Wih, wih.
A long ball, but not especially accurate. Roberto Carlos.
Boleh ditangkap.
Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Dia tendang tapi
Kaget gua anjing. Kasih-kasih begitu.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Kasih-kasih nggak bakal gitu anjing.
Giggs.
hit.
And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Real Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Oh. Duduk sini nih.
Pepe with the slide tackle there. Ronaldo. That has put a stop to that.
Anjing, kok gua. Jetnya.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hit long and direct.
Hit.
Manchester United get it back again. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy.
Yep.
Rooney. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. Rooney plays it out to the flank. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. So who's he picking out? Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Ini pemain gua.
Beckham. Beckham goes looking. Hoists it high. Forward it goes. He's got away. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Ronaldo!
Oh,
Oh, that's a fine save!
Ronaldo really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And it's Bale. And here's Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Jelas banget.
Ronaldo. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And here's Rooney. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone for it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Oke, maju. Inilah.
Oh, he's not going to get
Buang
that.
aja kotak lu ya.
What a throw in.
Jangan pemain di depan gua.
Rooney goes for the cross. Cleared away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Ya guys, jauh banget katanya.
And they've been caught out here. Roberto Carlos. And it's Zidane. Now it's Zidane. And Zidane! Bale. And here's Roberto Carlos. We hit half-time, so neither team has broken through. Certainly not for the want of
Gokil.
trying.
Berat nih, berat nih.
Interesting game up to now, but still goals. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Kita lihat nih.
There's the start of the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Guti demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Good take, shoots!
Big moment! Massive goal! Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Rooney. Van Nistelrooy, he's one-on-one, goes for goal! It's there! And with that goal comes comfort. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Massive leap! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Real Madrid can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
And they win it back again. Now it's Ronaldo. Now it's Toni Kroos. Ronaldo! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Rooney! Real chance! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Van Nistelrooy is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Manchester United take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And it's been taken straight back. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now the counter. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! That is a routine catch.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
He's got away. Van has a pop! Oh, taken with style! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up.
Has a goal! It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Manchester United got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Hoists it forward.
Ada.
Could move up a gear here. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Wih.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Gets away from his opponent. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he shoot? Has a pop! Sticks it away! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Scholes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looks to thread it. Shot a goal! He's put it wide.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Into stoppage time. They must make something of this. And Ronaldo! They've done
Masih di
it!
belakang. Seperti itu. Tuh.
Oh, dua yang itu offset.
Yang ini.
Iya, dua ini offset. Oh, masih ada itu ya tadi, ada Dennis Irwin ya.
Ya.
Kocak.
Real Madrid
udah tahu
playing
kita
for
di
pride
sini.
here. The match surely beyond them.
Masuk dia.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Van Nistelrooy. Rooney. He's pinged one through here. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United are irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result.
Ayo, apalagi.
Liga apa?
Ini kan semuanya ada di sini. Itu klub gede cuma di sini. Lu main klub gede klub kecil berat lagi nanti ngeluh. Apa mau kayak semalam Inter Barca. Loba.
Gue yang kalah aja, gue yang kalah.
Oh, yang kalah. Oke, gue yang udah menang udah. Bro, caranya gue pakai 4-2-3 aja. Lihat Adriano Ping powernya 99 anjing. Snyder mana? Tahu gua ada deh. Belum gua hit. Udah Snyder mau hit. Federico Di Marco. Oh, bagus nih buat babak kedua nih. Nih Wesley Snyder ini masih gua kocak. Atau 4-3-3 kan 4-3-1-2 kan. Turam sama Bola. Snyder gua OP GG. Tuh, Diego Milito tuh, Diego Milito. Ini kan 4-3-3 aja. Tiga-tiga tuh sudah atur. Taruh ini kayak jadi saya dari sainganku. Gue striker bingung ya. Ada Johan Cruyff, Romario, Villa. Ada sampai dapat Guardiola. Tengah belakangnya Puyol sama HYPERX. Kirinya Erik Abidal. Salah duetin. Kiri kanannya, kirinya Erik Abidal udah pas. Abidal 4. Goblok. Ya, udah paling kan rumahnya harus lagi ini. Itu baju biru semalam. Ini putih. Semalam mainnya di mana sih? Di Barca ya? Di Inter ya? Di Inter. Pertamanya di Inter, kedua. Iya. Terus di Barca itu Inter menang 2-0. 2-0 atau 1-0. 65 1-0 menang 1-0. Kita main Barca aja. Gue nih leg pertama kalau gue. Iya. Dia tahu. Kandang Inter kocak. Oh ya.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football.
Has a hit! He's scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Going through. It's got through and... Oh, shooting chance!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Schneider. Forward it goes. Out to the right. Messi. He's left his man. Ronaldinho. Milito. It's got through to him. Zanetti. And here's Recoba. And they've goes for goal! Messi, who has made his impact already. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Tries to stroke it through. Looks to play him in. That's a minor communications breakdown.
Kita lihat nih Adriano kita suruh syuting nih. Gampang tuh, ada celah
It's a
tuh.
good foot in there.
Nggak semuanya dari jauh itu ada celah ini.
Messi doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Oh, they can break here. He gets past his man. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. And it's Cruyff. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Oh.
Iniesta. Cruyff. Zanetti gets it. He'll hit it!
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Ronaldinho. And here's Messi. Cordoba. Inter Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time.
Itu namanya umpan membelah rebutan.
Adriano. And it's Alvaro Recoba. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. It's a loose ball. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Messi. Time and again they are repelled. Recoba. Milito. There's the whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
That gets things going for the second half.
Inter need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Plays it out to the wing. Played back in. And they've been caught out here. He's got away. Adriano! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Tries to get it. Hits one! And the shot!
Bola.
Cruyff absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well,
He's had a go! Going for goal!
Iya sih anjing gak. Base-nya tuh. Iya makin gak kerasa ini.
Keeper has beaten it away. And it's Snyder. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Cruyff with good energy in defence as well.
you have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And he's there to cut it out. Accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
A real chance to break. Belts one. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Back into the middle. Adriano. It's Adriano! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Blok.
Abidal. Cruyff. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Inter are now matching.
And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Over to the left.
Ya Allah.
Out for a throw.
Marco lu kemajuan.
Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. And it's been taken straight back.
Alah.
Inter showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Cruyff! In it goes! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? And Messi! And more, and more, and more!
Berat banget cuma ke Inter bener
And
apapun.
surely that settles
Berat
it.
banget.
What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Adriano.
Ini juga berat banget. Dia nggak bisa shooting.
It's a promising ball. Goes for goal! The referee's awarded a free kick.
Anjir. Robot aja.
Needed a better pass there. Dashing forward at pace. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Wah, ini bagus.
Messi. And the counter is on. Well weighted. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Habis, sudah
And that's
selesai.
it. Inter Milan
Pun
had
sudah
no
selesai ya,
answer.
guys, ya.
Second best in every
Masih lagi nggak?
department and correspondingly well beaten. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Oke, kita
Well,
langsung
the
end
surprise
stream
for
aja.
me